Hey, it's Leigh Fischer. Just kidding. It's Destiny. But I will be talking about her. I'm not going to talk about the fact that she kind of looks like a man. Or that everyone else thinks it. I'm going to talk what I feel are the real issues. The attacks she's done and her lying. So let's get into it. She said she survived 9/11 and the Boston bombings. I do not believe that. I mean, she could have been in one, but two, really? I don't think that really happened. And to lie about that, to get attention, how desperate can you really be? And apparently she published an article about 9/11 in Time magazine. No one can find this article. So did it really happen, Jamie? Not only that, Michael Jackson called her to console her the day after. She says that she knew Michael Jackson, yet he's dead and cannot defend himself. So yeah, it's kind of a one-sided story. I mean, I could go around and saying that me and Heath Ledger were homies, but is it really true? What makes light of being deaf and blind? Obviously she isn't, but yet, how would a person who actually is deaf and blind feel about that? If you actually are deaf and blind, how would you be able to make a YouTube video? Also, it's really rude to steal artists' work and say that it's your own because artists work really hard and you shouldn't steal other people's work. She went after Christy Brinkley and Billy Joel's daughter for more attention. And I'm even surprised that Christy Brinkley herself, the 80s supermodel, actually replied to Jamie defending her daughter. And she's even using people's hard times to get ahead, exposing them for their weaknesses, and even using a young girl's suicide in order to get views. Now, I'm actually going to speak from the heart on this one, so I'm not going to use the girl's name, but Jamie did make not only one but two videos about a young girl, I believe she was 12 years old, who committed suicide on the internet. Not only was it really tasteless for her to even bring up the subject, considering she did not know this girl, but she even used her name, of course, and her photo in her thumbnail next to a picture of a noose. Now, I know she may have taken it down, but when I saw that, it was pretty disgusting and tasteless to do that. I mean, can you even imagine how the young girl's family would feel seeing that? But of course, Jamie was probably only thinking about how many views she would get. Obviously, seeing that thumbnail, it was pretty it was flat out exploiting this tragedy of this young girl, and you really didn't need to do that. It was pretty low that you would resort to exploiting a young girl's suicide for views. Really, Jamie? So Jamie, I'm gonna talk to you now. You need to stop with this shit show that you call a channel. You're using people's tragedy and exposing it all for your own views. You get mad at all these other YouTubers exposing other people when you're doing the same thing. You lie like there's no tomorrow. You're not honest about your gender. You're not honest about what happened in 9/11 and the Boston bombing. You're not honest about what happened with Michael Jackson. You're not honest about whose artwork it is. What are you honest about? Your channel has no point. I don't feel like you're a real pioneer of YouTube or any social media, and that you should just probably find something better to do. I don't know, get a job.